A Mexican father was speaking at a high school PTA at a Michigan school about the racism and abuse his son was suffering when another parent decided to have an outburst. Let's take a gander.
I remember when I went to his bedroom to say goodnight and he was crying because of the abuse that he was enduring in this school system.
Then why didn't you stay in Mexico?
And that's no, he's sharing a story right now, and that's indicative of what our kids are experiencing.
Okay.
Wow.
For those
Wow.
speaking
Wow.
up, I want to give a hand clap, especially to the lady in the scarf.
The lady in the scarf.
Can we have
do it
her on
on
the show?
three,
She's my
2,
favorite.
1.
She was appalled.
That reaction. She should be.
She's my spirit
Her
animal.
scarf tightened. Like,
Yes. I wish we could have her on the show. I would love to meet that woman.
listen, Betty was not having it
At
that
all.
She
day.
looked just like
At all.
Betty.
At all.
And nor was Daryl, who stood up and was like, we ain't having it in this school.
No, we are not.
No, we not. So, what do you guys think about this? You know, you said about people speaking up. Can you talk more to that? Because I think it's really necessary. And also, this man's comments, what do you think about it?
Well, since this is Martin Luther King and Black History Month, I have a passage from him. He says, "He who passively accepts evil is as much involved in it as he who helps to perpetuate it. Yeah. He who accepts evil without protesting against it is really cooperating with it." That was Martin Luther King.
And I think that's what I really loved. I love
That's
that
all
the
it is.
school actually got together and they saw how important it is to speak on this issue. I liked how the other white people in the room were like, this man is crazy. They didn't stand by him, and they did so in a calmly manner.
Yeah.
I
love
think
that.
just hearing this entire story, if you get a chance, please watch the entire thing because I think it is really eye-opening. Along with that, watching this man say that, I said to myself, the reason why they were gathering was because children in the school were having issues with racial issues. Specifically, the football team was getting tweeted racist comments, and they wanted to know where was this coming from, so they got the parents together.
Yeah, ironic. The meeting was about racism in the school.
And this is my thing. If that man was able to say that publicly in a group meeting, I can only imagine what he's saying behind doors that his children are hearing him say. And they are
Go ahead.
perpetuating
Go ahead.
that.
Finish
Apparently,
the
his
story.
son stood up and was like, hold up, my father's views are only his. They do not express my own.
He ended up tweeting that later.
He did like a public service announcement.
This right here.
I have a question though, Tams.
Yes.
Because you've said this before, and I'm just curious. Why do you feel like them saying, and Lonnie said this too, why do you feel like them saying it calmly is important?
Well, because the thing is we already have people putting stereotypes on us as, Black people, Mexicans, whatever, people of color. And I want us to show the world that we're more than that stereotype.
But not only that, I think sometimes what's being said doesn't get heard.
Yes.
Because they use
They let your good. No, I'm
You
talking
said the
about
white people were able to
everybody.
be calm.
I'm talking about everybody.
I feel like white people need to stop being so calm with each other.
No,
when they
I
act
was
like
not
this.
talking about just one particular
Betty
race.
wasn't calm.
I talked about.
She almost broke her neck.
I was talking about I was talking about the entire room.
Okay.
And it's what Jeannie said too. When you're doing all of this, sometimes people are just looking at that. You don't want your good to be evil spoken of.
Yes.
That's me.